Hey, Dragon Dreamers, Gina Virginia Casella here. So good to see you. Hope you're having a wonderful start to your new moon. I've got my background removed in advance for you. I want to show you the Dragon Dreams Oracle. I want to mix it up and I want to kick things off by opening up some sacred space. So if you're doing anything special today for the full moon, if you have special resources, bring them with you. I'll just give you like a good quick minute or two at the most to do that. If you don't have any resources, that's okay, because whatever I do on behalf of the collective. So I've got a candle here, and I've also got my rattle. I've got my flora that I made. This one is special to me. I use it for the full moon. And every full moon, I like to have a fire. If I can't do it outdoors, then I just use my candle indoors. And this is my big pretend bonfire that I use. It's all about the intention. And if you've been following me, I actually intended to do my own little personal ceremony on Monday, and I never got to it. There were some delays. It was all about synchronicity. So definitely check out Buy Me a Coffee. The link is there in the description, also in the comments, available to you, so you can catch up on all this interesting information. There's the free Facebook group, the Dragon Dream Soul Tribe Collective. That's a great place for you, Dragon Dreamers, to connect with other Dragon Dreamers, share your spiritual autonomy experiences. I would absolutely love for you to post pictures of you just doing stuff like whatever you do for the full moon. If you have a dream journal, post it. If you've been doing some homework, or if you were inspired by one of my audios that I created, or any of the ample free content that has been provided to you, absolutely free, put your reflections in the free Facebook group, the Dragon Dream Soul Tribe Collective. I really would like to hear about it, and it inspires others to share. And those of you who know me know I'm all about the story medicine. So less about me. There's been a new wave of followers, so a big, big welcome to all the new followers and to new subscribers alike. So if you're not familiar with me, there's always lots going on. Check out my website, ginavirginiacasella.com. And like I said, the Buy Me a Coffee link is right there in the comments. So I hope you got your resources ready now. This full moon for me, it's a regular full moon where I just, release whatever I need to on a daily basis. I mean, I'm always releasing what I need to, but the full moon is like this special day where the biological one, known as Gina, where time is not an illusion for us biological ones. I work with these cycles, and it imbues a lot of meaning with the bridging of my body. My body is the earth, right? Pachamama in its own right. And your body too, walking, talking trees we are. Each of us a piece of land. And when that piece of land activates itself, talks, there's coherence, and I connect with the nature around me, that is very powerful. So celebrating the new moon and the full moon is something that I've been doing for a number of years now, and doing it consistently. Even if I don't feel like doing it, I do it. It's always nice to do it on the actual day like today. Typically, I do it early. I usually celebrate it a few days to a week early, excuse me, because it fits in better with my schedule. I like to do all of my thinking and hashing things out and planning, so that it's kind of like Christmas, like when the actual timestamp of the full moon or the new moon, whatever it is I'm celebrating, comes, that I'm like ready to release it. So that's what I'm doing today. And today I have two special packages that I'll be adding to my fire. Now, I won't be adding it to this fire here when we give thanks at the end, but I will be having a little fire outside, and I'm going to be putting this in. There's all kinds of personal meaning. I wasn't initially going to add that to my fire, but I will be. And this is a little package. It's a gift and it's personal, so I won't share too much more about it, but I did create a video that you can check out, and it shows me making it. And this is my little offering to give thanks and praise and peace. And so my point is, I'm wondering, how do you celebrate the full moon? And do you do like you combine other intentions like I'm doing today? I could do a separate fire ceremony for this, but I thought, no, I want to incorporate it into this whole um, new moon. So I just wanted to show you this. When we're done here, after I sign off in about an hour, I'm going to go outside. I'm going to be putting on my winter coat and my hat. It is cold here now. We've got snow. My intention was to go out this morning, but I just felt that chill to my bone. And you know what? The biological one known as Gina really insisting that cold, chilled feeling to the bone. It's just the struggle is real for me and it triggers me. And it's very uncomfortable, this cold feeling. It's painful. It's like a chronic feeling. And so this morning, I was looking forward to going outside. I had this all ready, and um, there was just that little voice inside me that said, "No, don't do it." And I was feeling a bit conflicted because it was so peaceful and the snow was falling and there was that twinkly glitteriness in the air and it was like so ideal. But even though on a spiritual level I was, feeling it, I had to respect that biological voice because the biological one known as Gina, she's not just some puppet, right? So the hollow bone that I am provides these services so spirit can do its work. Well, you know what? Spirit can't do its work if the biological one known as Gina isn't okay. And so I wanted to ask you because I know folks out there who are living in Texas and Florida, you have beautiful sunny weather all of the time. You get your rainy, cold days and whatnot, but you don't get the full winter season like we do here in Canada. And so my question to you, Dragon Dreamers, is seasonally, how are you finding that you're adjusting your ceremonies that you do and your spiritual autonomy? It's nice right now because I'm staying with my parents. I get, to use their backyard. But when I was, living in a condo, I couldn't have those fire ceremonies. I just had a little tin can and I'd have to keep those fires very small, right? I'm also having a little bit of a problem outside here in the backyard because it's one of those neighborhoods where you can see into each other's backyards. And yeah, I don't care what people think about me, but like when I'm doing something private and personal, I don't want to worry about like, the neighbors have company over. So let me know, how do you navigate those waters? So um, thank you for the compliment. I'm just reading the Jo Tomor Aura 6950. Welcome and thank you for the compliment. All right, so let's get busy with full moon dragon Illuminous. I'm going to open up some sacred space. I got the Dragon Dreams Oracle here. I'm feeling pumped up because next week is my last week working with clients, and then I'm off for the rest of December, just doing fun promotion stuff and cracking down on publishing these. And so can't wait. I can't wait. And then they'll be available to you. And then I'm just dreaming about, scrolling through YouTube and stuff like that. And people are doing oracle readings. What? From what oracle deck? The Dragon Dreams Oracle? I just like, oh my God, like I can't even, like it just is so exciting just to even think about it, that it's like causing me stagnation. So I got to stop and focus on this. This is going to be a next week project. Let me know in the comments if you're excited for me to publish the Dragon Dreams Oracle. And I'll let you know on Buy Me a Coffee as soon as I do that. And that's the thing. Follow me on Buy Me a Coffee because almost daily, I send out a little message and you get these extra tidbits of information. Building Soul Tribe is really important because that's our community and everybody is enough. Things are available to you and we're all the same. No matter how unique we may be, no matter how much of a lone wolf we are, we're all the same. Why? Because we all require community. And you know what? There's lots of different communities out there, but when you have your soul tribe as your community, wow, that is ideal epigenetics, reflection, projection, everything existing in the now, unfolding, manifesting, harmony, glorious, right? So, all right. I'm just going to put this off to the side. I just wanted to show you for the sake of showing you. And if you have your own floral water, rattles, bells, um, just follow my lead. Join me. So if you want, you can face the south. That's where we start. Or you can keep facing me and just turn your hand wherever south is. My south is there. Okay, here we go. The winds of the south. Great snake, wrap your coils of light around us. Teach us to shed the past the way you shed your skin. To walk softly on the earth. Teach us the beauty way. Aho. To the winds of the west. Mother Jaguar, Sister Jaguar, protect our medicine space. Teach us the way of peace to live impeccably. Show us the way beyond death. Aho. To the winds of the north. Hummingbird, grandmothers and grandfathers, come to us from the place. Warm your hands by our fire. We honor you, you who have come before us, and you who will come after us. Our children's children, aho. To the winds of the east, great eagle condor, come to us from the place of the rising sun. Keep us under your wing. Show us the mountains we only dare to dream of. Teach us to fly wingtip to wingtip with the greater spirit. Aho. Pachamama, Mother Earth, we've gathered for the honoring of all of your children, stone people, the plant people, the finned, the four-legged, the furred, the creepy crawlers, those with wings, all of our relations, aho. Mother Sun, Grandmother Moon, and to the star nations, Great Spirit, you who are known by 1,000 names, and you who are the unnameable one. Thank you for bringing us together and for allowing us to sing another song of life. Aho. Just sink into the present moment, sinking into timelessness. My Viracocha sacred space in and around me opened. Phew. Pouring onto you, those of you who want to receive my Viracocha golden light cascading down, all down around you, protecting the medicine space, the light from my Viracocha, keeping you in a state of timelessness, healing the transition, easing into it. All right. I always have a little laugh in these moments because when I look at myself on the screen, I think I spent time creating this nice background and you don't even get to see it because I need to turn the background off so you can see the cards. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give these cards a shuffle. And I'm going to be choosing 3 cards. Which cards? I don't know. This morning I gave them a good shuffle, put them on my bed, and just really went to town shuffling them in anticipation of this. Okay. My eyes are now closed. Phew. All right. Dragon Dreams Oracle. What is something, a message for the Dragon Dreamers? I'm going to pick 3 cards. They're going to be asked to pick one. All of the 3 cards are going to apply to everybody, but the one card they pick is going to be that special card. Before I pick, there's lots of feelings of harmony. And lots of messages of flow. My eyes are closed here. I'm just like, it's like all of the cards want to tell you something, Dragon Dreamers. All of the cards are saying, okay, look, Gina's going to pick 3, but all of us want you to know that no message is better than the other. Some of you are like panicking. Will I pick card 1 or 2? Will I pick card 2 or 3? I always pick number 2. Maybe this time I'll pick number 3. Like, and they're just saying, don't worry, because whatever card you pick, that's going to be for you. Okay. And they want to pick together. My hands want to pick together. Okay. They want this one. Okay. I'm going to just, I have my eyes open right now. I'm going to put this here. That's going to be the first one. Which one will be the second one? Oh, they want to, my hands are like, nope, we're picking together. Okay. Hmm. Which one? The thumbs are going here. Which one, thumbs? This one? Or this one? Or this one? Or this one? Or this one? None of those. Hmm. My eyes are closed right now. This one, whatever this one is. Okay, my eyes are open. This is card number 2. My eyes are closed again. I'm going to pick another one, a third card. Oh, they're like, Gina, we want to pick together. I'm not used to that, to be honest. It's not often my hands are like, pick together, pick together. Fine, we're picking together. Hmm. This one here, whatever this one is this 1 or 2? This one here. Okay, my eyes are opened. Okay, so my eyes are open now. I'm just going to move these out of the way. There are lots of ways to choose cards. And if you book a private with me, sometimes I'll just cut the deck in half and I'll get you to choose left or right. And then I'll cut that in half and you get to choose top or bottom. I like to also go like this, just for you to see at glance whatever you see. I think it's cool. Any little messages? Okay. These were the cards. This was card number 3, card number 2, and card number 1. So I don't even know what's under here. As you get to know the Dragon Dreams Oracle, maybe you'll get to know the numbers. Honestly, I don't remember what 71, 3, or 7 is. um, but if you do, let me know in the comments. It'd be cool to see if your guess is right. So I know you can't see my face. Let me show you my face. So before I reveal these cards, I'm only going to be revealing one at a time. All 3 cards relate to everybody. This is a collective. If anything that I say has like no connection, you're like, Gina, this does not resonate with me at all, that means you're a minority. So it's important that we hear your perspective, because it's not realistic that every single one of us in the collective is thinking or feeling the same thing. And we serve as blind spots for each other. So if you're that minority, whether it's like positive or negative, it's important we hear from you, because it could be a blind spot that's positive or negative, right? Usually blind spots, we interpret them as something negative, but often we have a positive blind spot. We don't see it for whatever reasons. Um, okay, so pick a card. Pick a card. Pick card number 1. And if you want to put it in the chat or in the comments, you can do that. Card number 1. Doesn't matter if they're upside down or not. Card number 2. Card number 3. All right. So, no changing your mind. Ready? Card number 1. Whoa, this has been coming up a lot. RTT, the bullseye. So, rapid transformational therapy, hypnotherapy. If you chose card number 1, you have a need for some serious mind reprogramming. If you chose card number 1, then this means that you're doing something, you're trying to manifest something, you have a goal. I use weight loss often as an example, and I also use fear of flying often as an example. That way nobody thinks I'm like singling them out. Those are very, very popular examples, okay? But a lot of people who are overweight, who are lacking confidence, who have a fear of flying, if there's anything that you're trying to do, make a speech, maybe you've always wanted to join that dance class, maybe you're in the dance class, but you just can't get it together, you're not being successful. And for what it's worth, this is the punchline here, for what it's worth, you really are trying. You're not just like talking about it, you're like trying. You're waking up extra early in the morning, you're doing whatever it is you've got to do, you're making goals and setting them, but you're not achieving them. You're not. And it's been years. So you're going through the motions, and what's happening? You're beating yourself up. You're hard on yourself. You're not getting results. And here's the reality check. You will not get results. You won't. You won't. So stop beating yourself up, book a private session with me, and let's do some mind reprogramming. Telling you, you require mind reprogramming if you chose card number 1. So if you're trying to lose weight, you won't lose weight. It's not that I'm trying to be negative here. I'm being very raw. If you have a false inhibiting belief, that is your programming. You are very hardwired, and me too, all of us, we're quite hardwired. And I'm telling you, I'm very, I have a very solid understanding of the rules of the mind. And I know exactly what it's like for false inhibiting beliefs to rule my life. And that's why I'm so passionate about what I do. I really had no idea. When I did my training with Marissa Peer, she's the one who invented RTT. This is a modality. And I took it because I was interested in hypnotherapy. I was interested in the subconscious mind. But as part of my training, we had to practice on each other and, go through all these motions and whatnot. And I didn't realize how many false inhibiting beliefs I had. And I went through a phase where I felt discouraged because I thought, shit, every time I identify and smash a false inhibiting belief, it opens the door for another false inhibiting belief that I need to identify and smash. And so it's yeah, raw reality check. I guarantee you don't just have the one problem. And then if you solve the one problem, oh, now your life is perfect. That's one of the stigmas about what I do. So if you're an ideal client, to be fair, you're tired of bullshit. You're tired of being fat. You're tired of having low self-esteem. You're tired of having itchy, rashy skin. You're tired of stuttering. You're tired of not being able to sleep. You're tired of being forgetful. You're tired of whatever it is you're tired of being tired of. And for what it's worth, because only you know the truth. And the truth is, for what it's worth, you have been trying and you are not getting results. Why? Because you have a false inhibiting belief. So what do? You stop beating yourself up. You book that session with me. Does it cost you time and money? Yes. But you get permanent, pervasive change with RTT. So I'm not trying to sell the RTT modality. You can Google RTT and learn all about it and Marissa Peer. If you want the service, I offer it. If you want to book Marissa Peer, you might be on a long wait list. I can help you out. And I'm a lot more affordable than Marissa Peer. And I was trained by her. And I just, when I first acquired my training, I actually, back in 2021, those of you who've been following me, I have laughs because I was promoting myself, but I unintentionally was promoting people registering for RTT because that's how passionate it was. I was unintentionally promoting for everybody to take RTT because I think it's such a beneficial program. So on that note, if you register for RTT to become a rapid transformational therapist, hypnotherapist, practitioner, and clinical hypnotherapist like myself, trained by Marissa Peer, drop my name because she might just give you a $500 discount. She was doing that at one point. So, but if you're not interested in actually taking and becoming a practitioner and, book a session with me, stop pissing your money away, right? And this is synchronicity keeps coming up. There was a comedian that I was reflecting on in just a few posts ago in my Buy Me a Coffee. And this comedian, he was telling his audience about his ex-girlfriends and why his relationships don't work out. And it's like, oh my God, the things that this guy says to his girlfriends, it's like, no wonder they're your ex-girlfriends. And this one girlfriend in particular, she was overweight. She wasn't just a few pounds overweight, she was significantly overweight. And he genuinely didn't care. But he was genuinely getting sick and tired of her low self-esteem comments. It was just getting to be too much. And so, you know, the comedian that he is, he just turned to her and he said, you're fat last summer, you're fat the last 10 summers, you're probably going to be fat this summer, and you'll probably be fat the next 10 summers, fat the rest of your life. And the audience is just howling because it's like, oh my God, again, like as if you said that to your girlfriend, like now ex-girlfriend, right? But like the thing is, like, yeah, I can appreciate why this comedian had it and made that comment. Like, when are you going to stop fucking complaining and realize that you're fat and it doesn't matter what you do, you're going to be fat. So stop complaining about it and start embracing your fat lifestyle. But the part that he didn't say, because maybe he didn't know, was, or you know what? Maybe you have a false inhibiting belief. That was the piece that was missing. Maybe he could have said, hey, you know what? Like, you have a false inhibiting belief. That's why I see you trying to lose weight. I see you dieting. A lot of people who diet actually don't even get their daily calorie intake, and the body gets confused that it's starving and intentionally keeps calories. Like, this all has to do with the rules of the mind, which I know all about. So I guess I'm pleading in this moment because I'm telling you, come this summer, I don't want to hear you're fat. I don't want to hear you're lacking confidence. I don't want to hear any of those things. Why? Because those of you who chose card number one. And for what it's worth, I find myself talking in a way to intentionally scare off and weed people away. My focus and goal is to reach out to the soul tribe, narrow my focus down. So if you're still viewing, which a lot of you are, then you need to book this session, right? You need this. Stop beating yourself up. You're trying to lose weight, not going to happen. That fear of flying that you have, yeah, you're not going to conquer that. Why? Because you have a false inhibiting belief. You need to change your program. So until you change your program, good luck. Card number one. Card number one, again, this applies to everybody, but if you chose card number one, it's that extra message for you, right? So more of a reminder to others and a direct, like, try out, please book that session. Next week is my last week and opportunity for you to book privates with me for 2025. And that is available to you. All right. Those of you who chose card number two, it says number three on it. I don't remember what card number three is. Oh, this one. I like this one. This one always kind of has like a spooky feel to it. Let me show you a bit more. So somebody, as I'm holding this up, so StreamYard did this thing where they upgraded StreamYard. So now every time I make a video, it defaults to making two videos. One is better for cell phones. So if in this moment, if you can see me and the card and the background, great. But in this moment, if you can't see like both my shoulders and the background's cut out, that means you're on the cell phone view. And I want to share that with you in this moment because somebody was asking in the comments earlier, and also because um, it might be more enjoyable for you to view the other one. I don't know why it doesn't just default. I don't know. Okay. So and please let me know in the comments if I'm holding a card and you can't see it with this new upgrade. So here's the card. And it's intentionally dark and it's intentionally supposed to be hard to see. Those of you not familiar with this, it's a night scene. So there's like my pink Cadillac, if you will, and I'm driving and I've got the lights on. It's pitch black outside. New moon. Okay. Right now it's the full moon, but this was like darkness, new moon. No street lights whatsoever, and just kind of eerie purple dreaminess as I'm driving by, complete blackness. And this reminds us, if you chose card number 2, to trust the road ahead, literally. So when you're driving in the dark and it's dark like this, you have to be careful, because if it's spring, for example, that's a very dangerous scenario. I grew up in Timmins, Ontario, and northeastern Ontario. It's just the springtime, you hear about car accidents because bears, moose, deer, they're out there, they're having their babies, and it's just an awareness, right? But there's like an undertone to always be careful, right? That's not what this card is talking about. This card it's not talking about literal driving. It's talking about other levels and other planes, spiritual plane. This is a metaphor for your conscious mind to work with. So this is saying, metaphorically, trust the road ahead. So when you're driving, metaphorically, you can only see literally as far as the light goes. So you can trust driving your car from here to here because the light just finished showing you that it's safe. But after this, you don't know what's ahead. So yeah, there could be a deer or something like that, right? But the actual literal road is going to stay underneath you. That's what this card is about. Like, the foundation is going to be with you. So trust the next steps ahead in your life. Trust the road ahead. Okay? Trust the road ahead. Don't go driving in the dark and be like, Gina said, trust the road ahead. So I'm just going to trust. Like, that's okay. Trust the next steps. When you're driving, even though you can't see the road ahead, you know that there's going to be road ahead. Okay? It's not just going to stop. And if there's a construction zone, then there'll be signs and whatnot, right? There's not much else to say about this card. But the thing is, you don't have to say much more. Trust the road ahead. So let me know in the comments, like, why wouldn't you trust the road ahead? Probably because life experience has taught you to tread each step a bit more softly, to live more consciously, so you can make mistakes more consciously. So the falls that you have in life, because we always are falling and getting back up. But when you fall and you're living consciously and you fall consciously, you don't fall so hard. And it's a lot easier to get. Let me know in the comments if you chose card number 2. Now I'm going to choose card number 3. It says the number 7. I don't remember what card number 7 is. This one comes up a lot. There's a couple of cards that they kind of sound the same, but there's like maker breakers, and when it comes to the inner mermaid and treasures and the gnome king and treasures, this one is reminding you that the world around you is an expression of you. So work with literary devices like personification. Like, you know that expression, the sun is smiling? Well, the sun doesn't have a fucking mouth to smile, right? The sun can't smile. Or you might say, oh, the sky is crying because it's raining outside. The sky's not crying, right? But how special is it to work with these metaphors and literary devices? Something like personification, where you give something like the sun, an object, human emotion or you like a human physical characteristic like smiling, and on a painting or a picture you might actually put a smile and two eyes on the sun. So your smile is always embedded in the world around you. So even if you don't feel like smiling, there's the world around you is smiling. So when you look around the world around you and you're like, all I see is a bunch of horror and challenging situations, Gina, that's not projecting your smile. That's not projecting all the treasures that you have within you. So challenge your epigenetics. Remind yourself that you also contribute to somebody else's epigenetics. So how others in the world around you, like the epigenetics that you can't control, that impacts you, right? If somebody's doing something really positive, it influences you on a biological level because it inspires thinking, whether you mean to think or not. You're intelligent, you're always thinking and inferring things, and each and every single thought causes an emotional reaction. So the very chemistry in your body is constantly alchemizing and changing depending on what's going on up here. So you're being reminded that you're in charge of what's going on up here. So when you look around you and all you see is like horror in the world, you're being asked to take another look and find the beauty because it's there. And this card also is linked to the greater beauty prayer that we all belong to. Now, the inner mermaid, as you can see here, her tail is in two legs. Mermaids have a tail. What's up with this? Well, this is to inspire your thinking because you are the mermaid. You're all the archetypes. Everything in the Dragon Dreams Oracle, it's me and it's you because you're me and I'm you and we're all one, right? So these are all the fleeting images caught in time. The evolving mermaid. Sea and sky were once one. So when sea and sky separated, it separated us into categories, and some folks had to choose to stay in the water and some had to choose to stay in the sky, and some, like the mermaid, arguably can swim right from the water swimming right up into the sky. So it's interesting, and we can get into a conversation about shape shifting, but this one here, the overall message is that this business of like the sun shining, an array of light, and even if it's moonlight, shine your light, you're the light. And um, there's always much to say, but this pink color in particular, in other oracles, the pink lightning is like the spirit that cracks the sky and alchemizes, and that jagged symbolism, the lines, the masculine, where this is rounded. So there's a feminine undertone here, a divine feminine connection. We think of God as masculine, and this is reminding us that like God is feminine. Whether you believe that or not, that's God is one, masculine and feminine. I'm talking about Mother Earth God, nature spirit gods, and I don't get hung up on categories either. So now I'm just talking over time here because I'm passionate about what I do, and I love it. So this is available for the replay. Those of you who are just commenting in the comments, hello to you. I'm just catching up on the comments now. Let me scroll back a little bit, make sure that I don't miss anything. And you know what? There is a language that I don't recognize, and people are saying hi, and I can't read your name. So if that's you, let me know how to say your name in English. I would love to know it. And Mr. Helmet, don't you worry, because I find the replays get a lot of views when I'm live. Not too many can join me live because time frame. So a lot of Dragon Dreamers catch the replays. And on that note, please, Dragon Dreamers, join the free Facebook group, the Dragon Dream Soul Tribe Collective, and you can post your dream journals there. You can provide a little write-up about how this resonated with you. Let us know which card that you chose. The Facebook group, it's there for you. It's for all of us to build our soul tribe community. So I post in the Facebook group. Whatever I post and buy me a coffee, I just cross-post it over there. But really, that group, that's where the community connects. The buy me a coffee, that's where you go to register for the memberships. And if you wanted to tip me, you do it there. And you want to make sure that you're part of the buy me a coffee, because I send out a post, an email, pretty much daily. And there's lots of bonuses for paid members. And there's going to be some changes as well. So a post just went out today actually giving members a heads up. So if you want in on that, please get in on that. And looking at the comments here, Zorak is saying that my name is Kaja. Is that how I say that, Kaja? Hi, Kaja. Thanks for tuning in. What card did you pick, Kaja? Did you pick 1, 2, or 3? You know, and if you're just tuning in now and you're like, what's going on? What's she talking about? Card 1, 2, or 3? Pick 1, 2, or 3 and start watching the replay. You chose card number 3. Okay, so you got this one here. Yeah. Yeah. Inner mermaid. So let me know how that relates to you. And you know what? A lot of dragon dreamers, and this happens all of the time. People get excited and they're like, oh my God, Gina, I got so much insight from your gemstone reading. Oh, wow, Gina, I tuned into Full Moon Dragon Illuminous and what you said resonated so much, but then I don't hear from them. What ends up happening is that these end up becoming very personal, very emotional, and then people actually don't want to share because it's just too much. And so that's why I really want to promote the free Facebook group, because that's where you can share, and it's all about the story medicine. So story species, story medicine. If you're new to me, definitely you need to be checking me out because we're resonating, and it's all about the soul tribe. What I do is not for everyone. It's for us. We get it. Others don't. So I'm not going to focus on those who don't. And I'm thrilled that you're focusing on this too. So I'm going to show you the cards for a final time, and then I'd like to close sacred space, and then I'm going to be putting on my winter coat and offering this to the fire and doing my own little fire ceremony. So this was card number 1, rapid transformational therapy, hypnotherapy. This here, again, if you're trying to lose weight or whatever it is, it's not going to happen. You need mind reprogramming. So stop pissing away your money, take charge of your life. Permanent, pervasive, powerful change is yours. If you chose card number 2, again, all the cards relate to everybody, but whatever card you chose relates to you the most. This one was about trusting next steps in your life, trusting what you can't see. Even if you can't see the next step, trust that the road is there. Trust that you can drive and the road isn't just going to randomly disappear on you. That's what this one was about. This one here, recapping treasures in you being projected in the world around you. So look for the smiles, look for the joy in nature around you, because that's you being reflected. You're a treasure, you're a gift. And when you see gifts and treasures around you, it's reinforcing that you're the gift. Find the gifts around you and know that there's a feminine energy out there. There's always so much to say. And I look forward to publishing the Dragon Dreams Oracle. That way you can have all the extra information. And for what it's worth, the Dragon Dreams book series was actually supposed to be the original Dragon Dreams Oracle, but there's 8 books now, and I still have a suitcase more. And you know what? Like, I don't know about you, but personally, when I'm like buying tarot and oracle cards, I don't want to read pages and pages and pages, right? So I got 2 sticks here, one to represent something that you'd like to let go, and another to represent something that you would like to express gratitude for. So I'm going to ask you to think of something you'd like to let go. Anything that is holding you back. Anything. Anything. And if you have a little stick at home, you blow into it. If you don't, you blow into this one. Anything that you want to let go. Any frustrations, any pain, any negative thoughts, any self doubt, any fear. I have another stick, something that you're thankful for. Blow it into this stick. I always like to remind people it doesn't need to be this big blowout thing that you're thankful for. You could just be thankful that the very roof on your head isn't blowing off, on those windy days, that the nails and screws, they're holding their place. And just be thankful that when you woke up this morning, maybe you felt a sense of peace. And maybe you haven't felt that in a while. Maybe you feel that every day and you never even thought about it till I said it. Anything that you're thankful and grateful for. All right. So these are death arrows. And we take the death arrow right to the fire. This was the one things that we want to let go. And if you're doing this at home, don't blow it out. Let it go out naturally. And if it gets close to your fingers, just drop it in a can or over like a cookie sheet or something or in water. But don't like put it out in the water. Just let it go out on its own. This one here, things that we're thankful for. And there's still a glow, still glowing. And it's out. Ah, I always feel so good after fire ceremony. All right, let's close the sacred space. Going to be stepping out of timelessness. So my Viracocha that I put over you, I'm reaching. If you feel energy stirring around you, that's me. So I'm picking up those gold edges, lifting them. Viracocha coming back to me. You are now back into your time. All right, now I'm closing my Viracocha. And I invite you to join me with your hands in front of your heart center, taking a moment to thank our guides. To the winds of the south, Great Serpent, thank you for teaching us the way, the beauty way, the way of shedding your past, the way you shed your skin. Thank you for being with us. Aho. To the winds of the west, Mother, Sister Jaguar, thank you for teaching us the ways of peace, of fearlessness, the journey beyond death. Accompany us as we go back to our homes, our villages, and loved ones. Teach us your ways of gentleness. Aho. And to the winds of the north, Hummingbird, grandmothers and grandfathers, ancient ones, thank you for teaching us to drink deeply from life. We have honored you who have come before us, and we gather to honor you who will come after us, our children's children. Aho. And to the winds of the west, to the east, excuse me, Great Eagle Condor, thank you, Mother, for holding us under your wings and nudging us out of the nest when our time comes, that we may find our own wings and always fly wingtip with the Great Spirit. Mother Earth, Great Mother, Mother Earth, thank you, Mother, for all of your blessings, for your breath, for your waters, and to all our relations, the stone people, the plant people, the four-legged, the two-legged, the creepy crawlers, the finned, the furred, and the winged ones, all of our relations. And finally, thank you, Father Sun, Grandmother Moon, to the star nations, the sacred mountains of this earth, Great Spirit, you who are known by 1,000 names, and you who are the unnameable one. Thank you for bringing us together, for blessing us in our ways. Aho. All right. So I wish you deep peace. I wish you a happy full moon. And thank you so much for those of you who are able to tune in live. I know a lot of you are going to be catching the replay. Let me know in the free Facebook group, the Dragon Dream Soul Tribe Collective, which card you chose. Take pictures of how you're celebrating your spiritual autonomy. Make a video 1 to 3 minutes long. Post it in the free Facebook group, the Dragon Dream Soul Tribe Collective. I would absolutely love to see it. And I would absolutely adore if you registered for one of my memberships. Privates are still available. They are limited. And next week is my last week. And then I won't have any privates available to you until January. So thank you so much for your time, Dragon Dreamers. Have yourselves a wonderful day. And just before we go, I want to show you a video about how to sign up. And if you join the free Facebook group, if you join the Buy Me a Coffee, then you can get in on the post that I've been sending out. And this morning I sent out an exciting post about the Dragon Dream Moon Coffee series. So be the first to know about stuff like that. Get in on our soul tribe. All right, here's a little video. It's a few minutes long, and I'll be right back when this video is done playing.
In progress.
Hey Dragon Dreamers, Gina Virginia Casella here, your Dragon Star sibling and the one behind the Dragon Dreams Soul Tribe Collective. It is my fucking pleasure to assert that the Akashic records are not a permanent record because your past never defines you. It brings me great joy and honor empowering others to know only you can write and rewrite your story. In fact, it's your birthright to do so, to make edits accordingly. The master scribe and authority you are of your life. The best intended contract is an intention. You were never bound to anything, even if you wanted to be, as we exist in a constant state of alchemy. No more life living you. The pen is very much in your hand. Take charge of your story. Shed false limiting beliefs into the matrix holding you back. Make your story count. I hope you have the courage to be yourself and to be all you can be. I know it's not easy, and you're fucking worth it. Yes, you. You really can change your story to change your life. You're the biology and the belief in the biology of belief. Discover Gina Virginia Casella. I would love for you to join the free Facebook group, the Dragon Dreams Soul Tribe Collective, and I would absolutely adore if you registered for one of my memberships. Dare to Dream. You can learn more, or you can go straight to the Buy Me a Coffee website and look under memberships. Keep dreaming those dreams, Dragon Dreamers. You are worth it.
Thank you so much again. Whoop. Thank you so much again, Dragon Dreamers, for joining me today on Full Moon Dragon Illuminous. This was the last one. It's going to look a bit different in the future. And on a final note, I'm really excited about the Dragon Dreams movies. And so I'm going to be fundraising for that. And I'll be doing that with Dreaming with Gemstone Gina. And I just put the link there in the comments straight to Buy Me a Coffee, so you can get in on those posts and find out all this little extra information that I'm talking about. And there's also a link there in the comments if you're looking to level up. I've been using StreamYard for a few months now. It's very user friendly. And if you wanted to upgrade, you can to have more features. I'm personally just enjoying the basic level right now. And if you use my link, you get a discount. You get a $10 discount. So something to think about. And you know what? For what it's worth, if you really want to make change in your life, you're tired of life living you, then you know exactly where you can book a session with me on Buy Me a Coffee. And next week is the last week of 2025 where I'm available to you for privates. Otherwise, you'll have to wait until January 2026, and you are at serious risk for me being booked. I intentionally offer limited privates because I want to make sure that I can give you my full attention because I'm very passionate about what I do. And it's important to me that you, as my client, that you're on the forefront of my mind and that I'm holding energy for you behind the scenes. And when I'm doing my, moon magic and whatnot, that my clientele is part of that because my spiritual business, my spirit biz, Gina Virginia Casella, that's the umbrella term, is is part of my own spiritual autonomy practices. I manifested this. I'm manifesting my clients. You're manifesting me, and we're finding each other. So when you book a private with me, I don't want to have 500 clients booking privates with me. I really want to keep my clientele limited. There is the collective membership available. Those who are looking for that extra attention, the one-on-one, I want to be there for you. And I'm also open to alchemizing my memberships. So I want to be flexible so that if you're feeling like maybe you'd like to have, and right now you can get 2 sessions a month for a set rate, but maybe you'd like to pay more money and have 3 sessions a month, something like that. Having limited privates keeps that available to you. So there's lots of reasons behind my madness. So thank you so much, Dragon Dreamers. My name is Gina Virginia Casella, and as mentioned many, many times, I would absolutely love for you to join the free Facebook group, the Dragon Dream Soul Tribe Collective. I would absolutely delight in seeing pictures of your dream journal. I look forward to hearing about how my free promotions, how you resonate with them, or any of my free content that I've provided. Check out my YouTube. I read a lot on there. Lots, lots, lots for you to reflect on. And I would love to hear about it. And I would absolutely adore if you registered for one of my programs, Master Scribe of Your Life. That is your birthright to be. All right. I got to go burn my offering with my special full moon ceremony. I'll take some pictures and you can look forward to seeing pictures. Maybe I'll make a little video of this process for you. And again, that's the kind of stuff that is special to me, these extra things that we do. All right. Thank you so much, Dragon Dreamers. Take care, and I'll see you next time.